Good morning, Falcons. Today is Monday, April 22nd. I'm Sam Kelly.
And I'm Jack Nelson.
Today's weather. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 64 and a low of 47.
April 22nd is National Earth Day, which promotes ways to keep the Earth healthy.
The first National Earth Day was held on April 22nd, 1970, with events at schools, universities, and community centers across the United States. The days organize and promote events that educate the public about subjects such as air pollution, climate change, and water pollution.
Many groups use the day to organize volunteer events with the environment in mind, such as cleanups of natural areas.
Here are today's announcements.
Welcome to the Falcon 5. Keep watching to learn more about the argument if brain breaks are necessary throughout the school day and what the students and faculty think about this topic.
Throughout the U.S., students and administration are questioning the need for brain breaks throughout the school day.
Today, we are going to take a deep dive and see if this would fit in at our school.
During this video, we are going to be looking at the pros and cons of brain breaks and if they are necessary or a waste of time. First, let's start with reasons why students and administrations argue that breaks are needed.
Multiple studies have shown the benefits of an adolescent's brain when they take breaks and how it can affect them in the world or at school.
Things to consider are that students are at school for 7 hours, sometimes more if they are involved in extracurricular activities. Therefore, some students argue that brain breaks are important and help them get through the school day.
Education.gov states, if in a series of recent studies, short physical activity breaks in the classroom improved. Students' behavior increased the effort they put into their activities as well as their ability to stay on task.
What this article conveys is that brain breaks or breaks with physical activity can be positive and beneficial for students in their success in school. Other reasons why some argue that brain breaks are great are that breaks have been proven to largely help with multiple parts of the brain that cause students to process information well and work better in school.
Teachment.com states it changes the structure of our brains with a number of benefits, which are improved attention and memory, increased brain activity and cognitive function, and enhanced mood and ability to cope with stress.
This article continues the argument that students and administration might have by saying that breaks positively affect students and their performance in school.
Before we continue, here are some words from our Falcons about this topic.
Hi, Falcons. My name is Lila King from the 8th grade, and I'm here with Brooklyn Penn from the 8th grade. How do you think that breaks throughout the school day would affect students?
I think it would positively affect students, so that way, they can, relax from, all the schoolwork and, have a break from their lessons.
Thank you.
Some students or administrators might argue good ways to take breaks and how schools could create a positive break time.
Teachment.com says, for a fun brain break, invite children to reimagine new uses for old items, play with clay, or practice sign language for 30 minutes.
This article could be used to prove that there are many things that teachers can do to implement productive breaks throughout the day. Hey Falcons, my name is Allie Steiner from the 8th grade, and I'm here with Hannah from the 8th grade. What might be fun ways to include breaks throughout the school day?
I would say either walking around the halls, breathing techniques, or even playing games or talking to friends.
And why would those be good?
Because it gives your mind a break off of school and your homework.
That was good. Thank you for your time.
Schools have shown that they perform better in school when they get productive breaks throughout the day. A study stated researchers found that the length of the break directly correlated to how long the information was retained. Students who took a one-day break recorded the best scores when they were tested 10 days later, while the people took a break for 1 month performed the best scores after 6 months. If schools are planning on implementing breaks during the school day, administrators might question how long breaks should be and if they want the brain breaks to be beneficial.
Health.cornell.edu states, research shows that taking purposeful breaks that could be anywhere from 5 to 60 minutes from studying to refresh your brain and body increases your energy, productivity, and ability to focus.
This article argues that if you take a 5 to 60 minute break away from schoolwork, you might be positively affected by the amount of energy and productivity you might have during the rest of the day.
Now that we have finished talking about the positive ways to implement brain breaks throughout the school day, here's a word from FCJH 8th grade counselor, Mrs. Underwood.
Hey Falcons, my name is Salamat from the 8th grade and I'm here with the 8th grade counselor, Miss Underwood. The first question is, what would the ideal brain break look like?
So here at school, I know you're in your classrooms a lot, but a great brain break sometimes is just during passing period when you're able to get up and move and talk. But if you're in the classroom and you're needing a brain break, there's a lot of different things you can do, but just trying to take a moment at your desk to take some deep breaths. You can do something called grounding, which is like putting your feet to the floor and feeling kind of your body from your feet up to your head. You could even close your eyes or go ask for like a restroom break or a water break so you can get up and take a lap if you need something physical. But there's a lot of things you can do for brain breaks during the day.
Thank you.
Is it even possible to add brain breaks throughout the school day?
Yes, I do think you can add brain breaks throughout the day. Like I said, the kind of natural one during the day is passing period, where you get that break from classes. And even in class, you can do some kind of sneaky ones that nobody really needs to know that you're taking a brain break, or ask for a more obvious one from your teachers, like going, and getting a drink of water or taking a lap before coming back to class.
The last question is, do you think brain breaks are beneficial?
I definitely think brain breaks are beneficial, especially for students of your age. Like, you've got a lot going on in your lives, and the pressures of junior high and friends and all of your homework, everything like that. We all get stressed. Humans get stressed. That's a normal kind of response to life. So it's good to take a pause and take a break when you need one. So I definitely see it's beneficial.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Now that we have discussed and interviewed about the pros and cons of having breaks throughout the day, here are some cons.
Students and administrators argue if breaks could take away from proper studying and learning time in class. Some also worry that it would cause students to become even more distracted than before.
Since the question if brain breaks would be positive or negative for students is still up for debate, here is another word from our Falcons.
Hi, I'm Salma Afalabi from the 8th grade, and I'm here with Megan Boucher, also from the 8th grade. Megan, what would your ideal brain break look like?
Probably taking walks around the neighborhood or hanging around with friends. It kind of just, where you could just focus on something other than school.
Thank you. Now, since we have learned that breaks can have pros and cons, we are near the end of our argument.
Even though it's up to the community and schools to decide if breaks are necessary, the question of if breaks are necessary is still up for debate.
Thanks for watching, Falcons.
Finally.
Now go check the
Thanks for tuning in, Falcon. Remember to be safe, optimistic, accountable, and respectful. Have a great day.
Woo!
Love you, Mom.